Hi guys. So it is the first day, the Monday, of my second week of school, first official full week. And yeah, we're back. My summer was very busy. I planned it that way because, okay, listen. So I did high school and middle school summer school. So high school, I might have told you about this, I don't remember. High school summer school went through June, and then middle school summer school was in July. My brother got married the day after my last day of middle school summer school. And then I had 2 weeks of actual time off for summer after that. So and I wanted it like that. I knew that coming back, let's get a better angle here. I knew that coming back from like 2 weeks of Christmas break was hard enough for me. So like 3 months was gonna be impossible. So I planned it like that. Like I wanted to keep working and like not really give myself a ton of time off just to make it easier to come back. So, and it was and it wasn't. Like it's kind of, I'm not used to like working 5 days in a row right now. So like at the end of last week on Friday, I was just like really tired. But it's like, it's almost like I never left. So NBD. Anyway, so things are going well. I'm in the same job. We were hoping that things were going to move around and I was going to be able to get a classroom, but things didn't move like the way we wanted them to. So I'm back in the library again, which is fine. Like, honestly, this is a really chill job, and if I'm not going to be in the classroom, like, this is really the next best thing. So, new things this year. My gosh, my arm is so tired. The state of Ohio has social emotional learning standards now, and I know that I said something about that last year. So that starts this year. What our school is doing is every Monday, the teachers get an SEL class, social emotional learning, and we meet with them for like a little over half an hour, something like that. And it's not a class. They're not getting graded. There's no like homework or anything, and we're actually supposed to structure it so that it doesn't feel like a class because they're more likely to like connect with us and whatever. So I'm gonna switch on and off with the other librarian. I think he's fine if I say his name, Joe. His name is Joe. So Joe and I are gonna switch on and off with that, and like so 1 week he'll be here doing it, the next week I'll be here. So today was the first day of that because I'm at the middle school this week. And I think it's gonna be okay. I've got a couple of students who, okay, so remember how I told you that the 7th graders were a really tough class this year? Well, those 7th graders are now 8th graders, and I have an 8th grade class. So I have a couple of kids who, depending on how we approach it, they could like not be thrilled and kind of make the class more difficult. But like, I was just like honest with them. I'm like, this isn't like a class. And one of the students was like, is this class going to be boring or is it going to be fun? And I had already been like talking to them a little bit, and I was like, well, from what you know about me so far, what do you think? They're like, boring. And I'm like, okay. But like, yeah, just the way, like, I'm trying to approach it really well and like, whatever. I mean, listen, I might be the one who starts bringing in donuts and stuff for them in the morning. We'll see. I'm not trying to spend a lot of money on this, but like just like snacks or something, like Oreos or whatever. Try and, gain their trust. All kids love food, right? So yeah, we'll see how it goes. They were pretty good today. I think, well, hopefully once I like start building the relationships and stuff with them and the rapport, things will be easier and they'll like buy into my stuff more. This morning what I had them do was just do like a communication kind of exercise. So I had them partner up and gave them each a piece of paper, and I told them, okay, for 1 minute, I want you guys to just draw whatever you want on this paper. It can be like scribbles, it can be designs, it can be words, letters, numbers, like whatever. Whatever you want for 1 minute. I can't get comfortable. So they did that. And then I had them partnered up, so they had to go like back to back with their partner or just like set themselves up so that their partner could not see their paper and vice versa. And then they took turns describing their paper to each other. So for 2 minutes, I was like, okay, describe to your partner what your picture looks like. But like if you wrote letters, you can't just say it's an A. And like if you did a house, you can't just say draw a house. You have to like, okay, you're gonna draw a vertical line, and then 90 degrees off of that, draw a horizontal line, etc., etc. So that was kind of like a communication exercise, because that's really what this class is all about, is like learning how to communicate with the people around you effectively. So I did that with them, and then I really just like laid it out for them. I was like, this isn't, oh, I think I picked a scab. Fun. I was like, this isn't like a class, and like, you know, you're gonna have me and Joe. So like, just by nature, him and I are gonna teach the class differently. So there are some of you who might connect more with him. There are some of you who might connect more with me. It just really all depends. I'm sorry that this is so shaky. Yeah, I was just straight up honest. Like, honestly, that's what I'm about with these kids. Like, I really try not to lie to my kid. Not lie, but like not tell full truths or whatever. Like, there are some teachers who are like, can we like just tell them that this is graded to like make them think that this counts? And like, okay, I get it. Like, you kind of want something to hold over their head to just be like you have to do this or whatever, but you can't, and like they're gonna find out anyway. They're not dumb. But yeah, I was just like straight up with them about it. This is just rambly. I'm so sorry. Hopefully, no, it's not gonna change. Who's trying to fool you guys? I'm really excited to start this second year just because like I know stuff and I know like how things run. I've been through everything and I know like what it's gonna be like. So now I can really start to like get into this job. Not that I didn't before, but like I can really just start to like grow into my own and whatever. I'm doing again, like I'm in my second year of Reza. We have a new mentor for that. So the woman who did it last year, she retired, and now we have one of my teacher friends, a teacher who I work with over at the high school. She's doing it now, and from what her and I have talked about, I think it's going to be a really good year, and I think she's going to do a really good job with it. So we're going to start that eventually here in a couple weeks or so. I don't know. I'll have my social emotional learning class, SEL. I'll have my SEL class that I can count towards that, I would assume. I'm doing the writing group again. I don't want to call it Power of the Pen or Pen Ohio because, like, I don't know what's happening with Penn, Ohio, because like last year they said, oh, Penn, Ohio is going to be no more. So like I haven't heard anything about it and I don't know what's happening. So it might just end up being a writing group and I might have to like figure out my own competitions or whatever. But I signed up to do Power of the Pen at the middle school. So, I mean, hopefully I'm just going to run it the same way I did last year. What else am I doing? I think that's it so far. I signed up to do study tables again, but I don't know if I'm doing them every week. Since I'll have my SEL class and Power of the Pen and whatever, I think those will be enough to count it. So I think study table is just going to be like a one thing every 2 weeks. I didn't put makeup on this morning. Like, honestly, I just didn't care. I didn't put makeup on, and I feel like I look really tired. I'm not, but I look it. What else? What else is new? I'm just gonna stare at myself in the camera. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good year. We'll see. This year is Scott's last year of college classes, then he graduates, and I cannot wait. Like, listen, we're trying to find a new apartment right now, and just like living off of like not even a teacher's salary and just a college student salary is not the easiest thing, and I just cannot wait until we get that engineering salary, man. We'll just be able to be like, buy a house. No, I'll never do that. I do not want to buy a house. Too much responsibility, and I have commitment issues. Oh, speaking of commitment issues, Scott and I are gonna hit 10 years on September 4th. 10-year anniversary. It's crazy. It's nuts. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. I'm on my lunch right now, and I've been talking for 10 minutes, so peace out. Okay, bye.